Xbox is making headlines by entering an unprecedented partnership with a major video game developer. Find out who it is. Up next. What up guys, this is Kalo and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Level Up. So before we get into all of this Xbox partnership business, we got a little follow-up story to something we covered a while back. This story pertains to Xbox and their ongoing battle with emulators on their consoles. So we've covered how this Weapon store found a way to dance around Xbox's guidelines to get emulators running in retail mode. Now I mentioned in that video this method was a pretty big risk to take, only for the fact it just wasn't stable. And Xbox's countermeasure to all this was to simply ban people who are using these emulators in retail mode. The punishment here is a 15-day ban as a warning shot to make a point to anyone attempting this method. So if you want emulation on Xbox moving forward, just do it in developer mode through official means. Now, how about we shift gears to a rather surprising bit of news, and that's Xbox's newest partnership with Square Enix. Last Friday, Phil Spencer and Final Fantasy's producer and director Naoki Yoshida took the stage to announce that an Xbox Series version of Final Fantasy XIV will be coming to the Xbox platform. Phil Spencer went on to state, quote, "What I really appreciate about Yoshida and your team is you put the player at the center of everything you do. And I'm excited to partner with you, Yoshida-san, and your studio as you bring this incredible franchise to a global platform to enable more players to connect and experience the joy of gaming together." And Square Enix's CEO went on to state, quote, "And one more thing, as CEO of Square Enix, we want to welcome the Xbox community as well. And starting with today's announcement of Final Fantasy XIV coming in spring 2024, and whenever possible, we are planning to bring our games to Xbox for players around the world to enjoy. We're really looking forward to working closely with Phil and the Xbox team to make this possible. I'm extremely thankful and we are committed to working with Xbox going forward." So, to kind of round things up here, Xbox gamers will be able to dive into Final Fantasy XIV through an open beta along the 6.5x patch. And then you'll be getting a full release in spring of 2024. The game will feature faster load times and the upcoming expansion, and not to mention cross-play with PlayStation and PC. And this news is pretty surprising, mainly because Xbox and Square Enix have had a rocky relationship to say the least, especially recently. But now Square is porting one of the most popular MMORPGs to Xbox, but they're potentially going to get future titles from Square as well. Now, does this mean Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy XVI will finally come over to Xbox? I'm honestly not too sure because of how complex this all is. This all depends on how long the contracts that Sony signed with Square are. And did Sony pay for permanent console exclusivity? Some reports claim this is a permanent thing, and some claim this is a time situation. But long story short, I really wouldn't hold your breath about this, mainly because Square and Sony are clearly locked into some kind of contract. There have also been rumors of a remake for Final Fantasies 9 and 10 that could make their way over to Xbox, but let's not forget about games like Octopath Traveler as well. But with all that being said, I'm gonna pass this question off to you guys. What do you make of this new partnership between Square and Xbox? But that about does it here. I've been Kalo. I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and this has been the Level Up.